Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo. A very, very strong unit indeed. We're going to go ahead and take a look at them with level 10 links. I actually probably should maybe get a little orb changing items for them, actually. Yeah, you know what? We're going to back up real quick. I'm actually going to go into the Legendary Goku event, and we're going to load up on orb changing items, just to sort of like see some of the fat numbers that Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo can do, because remember, the thing about them is that they are an orb changer, right? They are a unique unit. They're the only unit in the game that does things like this, right? So they get, what is it? 15% attack and defense per orb, which obviously is, it's okay. But if it's a physical orb, it becomes 20%, which is really, really good, right? Okay, so let me get rid of, let's get rid of the key items. We don't need those. So we'll get rid of all 4 of the key items. And then let's go, we want to end with physical. So what is it going to be? Physical, STR, AGL, Tech. So Tech, AGL, STR, physical. All right. So we're going to go ahead and hop in like this. Now, obviously, they're going to do maximum damage. This, of course, is a level 10 link showcase. They're going to do maximum damage with physical orbs. You know, with things like big bad bosses, that's going to give them a lot of power, legendary power, fierce battle. I mean, I suppose, so one thing about this unit for a level 10 link showcase, the only real reason I'm doing them is because of the fact that they're just coming out right now on global, right? But things like Brainiacs and Solid Support and Cold Judgment, these aren't even really links we can get on the movie bosses team. I mean, maybe Cold Judgment, sure, if we're going to run like AGL Final Form Cooler, the free-to-play unit, or the free-to-play AGL Cooler, but like, those aren't units I think people are really going to be running. Alright, so let me see here. So, the thing is, Big Bad Bosses is going to be what's so important for them, and all of our characters with Big Bad Bosses are in rotation 2, right? That's a big thing. Now, of course, another huge thing with this unit is, depending upon what types of orbs you give them, they have different effects, right? So, by getting 2 or more Tech or Int Spheres, we'll get 39% defense to the whole rotation, which is strong. By getting 2 AGL or STR, we get 39% attack for the entire rotation, obviously a very powerful supportive ability. And then its physical orbs gives them 20% attack and defense, right? As well as a shit ton of ki. So, like, let's see what defense they're at right here. Alright, so at 72k, remember they do have Shocking Speed. Shocking Speed, of course, does give defense now, as well as the ki, right? So that's going to be very important from Dragon Ball Super Broly. I guess we'll just go ahead and activate these Tech Orbs right here. Sure, why not? Let's just go ahead and, you know, create the little defense. Yeah, look, dude, look how monstrous that defensive buff is. I mean, they also get, again, attack and defense per orb. So it's like their defense is just so much higher after they got those orbs, right? The other thing, too, is that they do also raise defense on both 12 and 18 key super attack. They greatly raise defense, which is really, really big. I mean, that's a 50% increase. We know how good that's going to be. They also lower attack on their 12 key super attack, which is really, really powerful for, Extreme Super Battle Road or Super Battle Road in general. Lowering attack, greatly raising defense, and then, of course, their final ability, which is that they have a 100% chance to dodge with 7 or more key spheres. That is really, really nice. And again, for difficult events, that makes them a very, very strong and capable option. The ability of them to just have that guaranteed, like, no nonsense, like, we're not taking damage here. That is a very, very powerful ability that this Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo card has got, right? But again, it's not, like, how consistent are you going to make it? Probably not too consistent. If you are going to be rocking the physical Super Buu, however, of course, that's going to be a lot easier. But, of course, physical Super Buu is not yet out on global. The same way that the Link level system update's not out on global, right? It's so weird. Like, global is, like, in reality, so close to where JP is for a lot of different ways. But at the same time, it's also like, well, kind of not really, again, at the same time. Because, you know, again, Link level update, like Chain Battle, Extreme Super Battle Road, all a bunch of, like, very, like, sort of common things on JP. Like, some of the biggest things on JP that just aren't there for now, right? Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this. We're going to get, looks like most of this field here. I think we're going to get all except for 1 orb. Let's see. They're going to have Fierce Battle and Shocking Speed active right here. So, of course, we could do much better. So, let's go ahead and see how much damage they're going to do. Let me see what their defense is before we get the orbs. So, we're at 51k defense right here. Of course, it's going to be a monstrous attack stat. This is without support, though. Almost 300k defense right there. And obviously, getting all orbs except for, like, one is not a very realistic thing either. I should point that out. So, let's see what their attack set's going to be. I've got no idea. And, of course, yeah, the guaranteed dodging kicks in. 8 mil right there. Pretty good. But, I mean, that's interesting because we saw LR Rose Goku Black consistently at that number, but we didn't need the entire field of orbs to do it. But then again, this is Broly, CHEELAI Lemo without any support whatsoever, right? So, of course, we're going to be able to get much higher than that. And then, of course, all of the other sort of versatile things that they're able to do as well, which are going to be just very, very helpful, right? I'm just going to go ahead and have Cooler transform. We're just going to have Cooler and Janemba sort of rock out right here. Well, actually, Janemba does get helped out by Cooler having this sort of support type ability, so maybe I didn't need to do this, but, you know, oh well, whatever. It'll be fine. So we'll go ahead and have Cooler transform. Always love to see our boy transformed Cooler, like, rage out a little bit wherever possible, you know, sort of see what damage numbers, what defensive numbers he's going to be able to put out. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. We'll have them do a bunch of damage to this Goku, and then next turn, things are going to be a little bit better, right? Because, like, we've seen Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo a couple of times, but now, you know, again, with the Link level system update, characters that have big bad bosses are the ones that get the biggest buffs, pretty much. Like, because that's just a, look at that, 3.86 by Janemba. That's just a 25% attack and defensive Link that just, boom, it's just active 100% of the time. So all of these units with big bad bosses, their damage numbers, their defensive numbers, all that shoots just way up through the damn roof, right? Going to be way stronger offensively and defensively. And of course, you know, for a unit like Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo, that could use anything they could get for both attack and defense. This is going to be very, very big for them. All right, yeah, this is going to be really good because we could put them in the middle, and we could activate Shocking Speed for them, which of course would give us extra defense. But, you know, having them in slot 1 honestly could be a little bit better here. All right, so let's see what we can do. So we could do this. I think I kind of want to do this, you know, we'll kind of do this right here. I don't think that's an 18-key super attack, but we'll see how much damage they'll be able to do, and also their defense 117k. Okay, again, they got big bad bosses active right here. Let's see how much damage they could do without orb changing, but of course they do have a lot of support now. Turles, their defense is going to be really good after super attacking, and they're at almost a 3. That's pretty good. Considering the orbs we got, they're a 39% support type unit on rotation on this turn, and they did that much damage, and their defense skyrockets after they super attack, and they're lowering attack. Like, that's just, they have a huge effect on this battlefield. So, again, like, there's a lot of different ways you could utilize this unit. Really, the only big negative with them is their limited categories, right? They're only on movie bosses and joined forces. I don't know if joined forces is particularly the best place for them, because, like, you're already going to have Goku and Vegeta, who are very, very orb-hungry units on there, right? You're going to want to give them the orbs, probably over Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo. I mean, I don't know, unless you're talking, you're doing joined forces category Super Battle Road or something like that, and then at that point, like, you want Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo to get the dodging or something, right? But, I don't know. I probably would say giving the orbs to Goku and Vegeta is definitely more of a priority, right? I think they're going to be a little bit more impactful, probably, with the orbs than Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and let Cooler just finish this off. Even without getting his super attack, he's just going to do guaranteed crit damage. So Goku is just out of here. Alright, so next turn, now that we have big bad bosses, are we going to have Metal Cooler on rotation? Yeah, we are. Metal Cooler, Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo. Does Metal Cooler... No, I don't think he has any additional links with them. What link is he sharing? Oh, does he have Cool... Oh, he's got Shocking Speed. That's what Metal Cooler has, right? I think it's... Let me double check. I think that link that they have is Shocking Speed. Yes, it is. Okay, so that, again, Shocking Speed would give an extra 5% defense. Alright, so here, we're going to go ahead and... Yeah, let's do the orb changing. And let's see what damage number we can hit right here. Now, I presume this is going to be well over 10 million. Because, of course, you know, before... Well, actually, probably way higher than 10 million. Because now we're going to have things like Big Bad Bosses active, which was not active before. Plus, on top of that, we're going to have all the support. But we're also going to get far less orbs. Because there's a lot of rainbow orbs on the field this time. Whereas there was only, what, like 2 last time? So, let me see. If we do this... I mean, that's most of the field. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this. Let's see what attack and defensive stats Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo are at. They're at, 320,000. Okay, pretty good. Okay, pretty solid. You know, again, big bad bosses. Big Bad Bosses makes things a little bit different. And remember that their defense goes up by 50% when they super attack. And of course, 7 orbs, they have a 100% chance to dodge. And then they're at 9.88 right there. So actually, we're a shade under 10 mil. Okay. I would say for the most part, I don't know. Like, I definitely have used Broly, CHEELAI Lemo much more than LR Rose. Like, in a vacuum, I feel like I would say Rose is better. But, like, you know, it's like he's better in, like, Dokkan events and stuff like that. Places where you're going to have a ton of amazing units anyway. Whereas Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo, like, you're going to get a lot more value from them in the difficult modes, I think. Which might be a little bit more important than, again, Rose. Rose is really good for, like, extreme super battle road and stuff like that, though, because he works so well on extreme int. But let me know what you guys think of Broly, CHEELAI, and Lemo. I think they are a phenomenal unit. You gotta love our girl CHEELAI up there. She needs her own card, but it is pretty good. Of course, we had the level 10 links. Again, the biggest one, like pretty much like the biggest change, the most insane change to me is this Big Bad Bosses. Now just 25% attack and defense across the board. No HP restriction at level 10. It's just so damn nuts. So any units with Big Bad Bosses just get way stronger. 13, Prime Battle Cell, LR Int Cell, all these guys. LR Int Cell, probably the next one I'm going to do. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.